show. Time to play, let's go, let's go. Laughing loud, we're having fun. Chats on fire, we're never done. Games and jokes the whole night through. Friday Fallout just for you. Oh, 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 we're falling out. Playing games, no room for doubt. Oh, 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 we shout and cheer. Friday's here, our time of year. Streaming live, we spread the word. Good vibes flowing, haven't you heard? Talk with chat, they guide our way. Join the ride, let's start to play. Make mistakes, we laugh it off. Living large, we never stop. Learning new things as we roll. Friday Fallout, hearts and soul. Oh, 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 we're falling out. Playing games, no room for doubt. Oh, 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 we shout and cheer. Friday's here, our time of year. Time of year. Oh, our time of year. Our time of year. Make mistakes, we laugh it off. Living large, we never stop. Learning new things as we roll. Friday Fallout, hearts and soul. Oh, we're falling out. Playing games, no room for doubt. All day full, we shout and cheer. Friday's here, our time of year. Make mistakes, we laugh it off.
A lot of money. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Shut up, bit. I mean, welcome to the show, everybody. Yeah, I don't know where Snorkel's at. He could have got kidnapped. No one's talked to him in like 2 months. When's the last time we were on here?
I mean, he could lose power. He could lose internet. He could lose interest. You know, there's a lot of things that could have
His
happened.
social security check because I scammed him, you know?
He could be in Oregon.
He's not the one that has to do segments tonight. You guys.
He never has to do segments.
Why
Snorkel
isn't
has the
Snorkel
easiest
doing
job.
the segments?
Are you kidding me?
I can barely trust him to bring a pen to the
Yeah.
show. I
He's
love
like,
the guy.
oh, here's a wet wipe I used to wipe my butt 2 minutes ago. Here's the best penis you've ever seen. Like,
He does produce. He does come through. He
Yeah.
pulls through. So
You
give him that.
he's not a planner. He's a scanner. I don't know. I was trying to think like grower. Anyways, welcome to the Friday Fallout, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, we have that theory that he's like some kind of an agent, and so imagine all the people like back there like drawing different things.
Just
He just
handing it
picks
to
the-
him on the
he
other
just
side of
picks
the
the best
screen.
one. He's like, oh, here you go. It's this. They're on envelopes because it's all U.S. military envelopes they got left over, surplus.
He's
Yeah.
actually the person that banned vaping in the mail or whatever. You know? Know how cool it would be though to be like an undercover secret agent? You could literally just do whatever you wanted. You know what I mean? Just to fit in. So it's like, oh, it's part of my cover. You know, I shot that old lady because that's what. You know, oh yeah, that's fine. You know. I mean, you don't have to shoot an old lady. I mean, you could probably like kick a kid, which I would be okay with. You know, kicking kids. 'Cause fuck them kids. But you know, anyways, what's up, guys?
Sup. I want to be the inventor of something that people either hate or love, like boba or Crocs.
Our
You know?
accents.
I didn't invent them. I
Yeah,
just
but I still
them.
hate when you do it.
Remind me later because that's something I want to talk about. But anyway, what was your week,
For
tour,
my
right?
accents. It's a topic now.
No, it's not about accents. It's about Crocs.
Inflection.
But no, I want to know about Sewer Rug's week. Sometimes they're fabulous stories to be held, and I want to behold it.
Well, you're in for a doozy tonight. No, the week was kind of simple. There was a lot of late nights. My wife had to make a bunch of frozen food for dinners. But this morning, when she woke up and she's like, "Oh, you're here." And I was standing at the foot of, or the side of the bed because I was getting ready for work. And she was like, "I got to tell you my dream." I was like, "Go on." And she's like, "I had a dream that you were standing right where you are now, but you're like, you want to see something?" And I pulled down my pants and I had a sheathed member underneath ready to go, right? Like suited up. And I was like, "Go on, tell me more of this story." And she's like, and I was like, "What's with the condom?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, I was out driving and this lady gave me such a nice compliment about driving that I got a boner and I was gonna finish, so I needed to put it in something." Right. And so that was her dream. That's how it worked. And I was like, okay, well,
Oh, I didn't know what we were talking about at first. I was like, wait, what's
it was
going
my
on?
wife's dream. She dreamt that I had such an erection from a compliment about my driving that I was going to splooge and I needed to sheath it. So I just like slipped one on. Talking to my friend about it later on during the day, and I'm working and I'm driving and I pull up to a job and I turn off the car and I'm finishing up my phone call with him, and a
Yeah, phone call.
sweet older lady puts her hand on my window and she's like, "Sir, I just want to say I appreciate your driving in my neighborhood." And my friend just started dying. He was like, did you feel it? Did it work? Did it make you go?" And I was like, "That was her dream. That wasn't real." And he's like, "Yeah, but
Is your wife taking Chantix or something? I mean,
Yeah.
what is?
ahead of the curve."
What's
She's
your
ahead.
Twitter handle so I can see the next racist rant that's going to come?
And the other thing is, I'm thinking I got like a flashback to Grandma's Boy when he's like, "Yeah, I'm sure your mom enjoys you spreading that story around.
Yeah.
I'm sure your wife really enjoys you spreading that story around." I told all my friends. I'm telling it on fucking.
I'm talking to
She's
the
like,
next
how did all 8 of them take it?
Wow.
It's but that's just it. It's just no driving compliments for Sewer Rug for a while. I don't know what's going on, but I just don't want. It's just I've never gotten a driving compliment. She was just commenting on how I didn't speed through her street because it's near a university where college kids drive like animals.
I think she just meant thank you for being white.
Oh, I didn't catch. Well, we were in Denver.
We're not to that part of the show yet.
Yeah,
Not
we
yet.
just started the thing, but that was the
The
highlight of my.
patriarchy is always active by what you guys are talking
What say
about.
you? That was the highlight of my week.
Yeah. Tens of people now, says Ern.
Tens of people on the web are aware.
No, that doesn't count. At least 2 of those are Anthony and
Sure.
Sewer Rug.
Oh sure.
You have
Oh,
8
sure.
of people in your corner, man.
See what's happening? You see what's happening? Better have a good story for this one. Let's see what's happening here.
So, Anthony, what's up, man? How was your week? Mr. I didn't do anything this week, Mr. Unemployment
Yeah.
Vandal.
It was it was relaxing. Very relaxing week. I was like, didn't have to think up anything, didn't have to come up with any new games, no trivia, nothing, because I just handed it over to the guys this week. I thought, why not? You know, let's give them a chance. You know, sometimes you got to go a little farther down on the bench and let that kid, you know, take a few swings. So I was like, fuck it. We're going to let these 2 yahoos try it out. But no, it was pretty relaxing as far as that goes. Work is work. Things are always moving there. The owner's kids are starting a YouTube channel. So at some point, I'm really going to ask everybody to subscribe just to make me look good. But other than that, that was pretty much it, pal. What about you? Anything exciting happened this week at the new Zippity Doo We Print T-shirts place?
Yeah, so, you know, I started a new job or whatever, you know, it's a graphic shop and stuff like that. So I was doing the training, you know, first like 2 days, had me learning how to put it into their program. And they're like, oh, if you know Photoshop, this program's easy. No, it's not. I fucking hate it, but whatever. So it's called Corel or whatever, you know, and it's how you like vectorize images and shit like that. Coral. I never watched Walking Dead, by the way.
It's fucking free and it's terrible.
Yeah, it's really annoying. You try to like scroll and instead you just like go to fucking space. What's up, Snorkel? Shut the fuck up.
That's enough.
No. So I like how he looks like a vampire that just dropped his kids off at school.
Do I twinkle in the starlight? It's beautiful.
But so they had me learning the program the first 2 days, you know, and just putting stuff in. You just gotta vectorize some stuff, you know, if it's nothing too fancy. Otherwise, they like, you know, I don't know. I didn't sign an NDA, so like, you know, you go on Fiverr to find people that have better skills than you if it's something that we don't do, I guess, you know. Anyways, Whatever, man. I don't know this.
No,
I,
I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get to me.
yeah,
Just like
yeah.
fucking
So,
cheating.
first 2 days did that, and then the next 2 days I did the production side. Because they want you to know everything about the job. So,
Yeah.
we're on the side with I was on the side with the printers. Cutting out this vinyls, decals, whatever it was, like 3D, go print, blah blah blah, and all this shit. So, since it's a new job and everything, I'm professional, Vandal. You know what I mean? I don't really make jokes or anything. I don't really
Yeah.
talk because that getting me started. I don't stop, and I want to at least, get in a little bit. So, and fill everybody out, see how it goes. So anyways, it was like, there's like some processes that were like ass backwards with stuff. And, I'm just like, every time I try to catch that, I was like, God damn, I was like in my head, I'm like, this is fucking stupid. And they're like, oh, how was your first day? I'm like, oh, it was wonderful, and all this stuff. So anyways, I'm like, yeah, and then I'm just like holding it all in, about some stuff. But really, it's a really chill place. Like they have like $10,000 worth of snacks that they're like, oh yeah, this is a snack room. We have a deep fryer, we have an air fryer, we have a popcorn machine, and all this shit. So like, don't get me wrong, I'm not mad about any of it. It's pretty relaxed too. It's like it's chill. Like there's no one like rushing you or like getting anything done. It's like accuracy over speed and stuff like that. So it's like cool. But I'm just like, yeah, some of this shit I don't understand. So of course, on the breaks and stuff, because like this is like a regular ass job. This isn't like my last job where I was playing a mobile game, breaking up marriages in Netherlands and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't get on my phone during the day. Some people do. I'm like, this is my first fucking week. I'm not gonna fuck around. I just work, and shit. So, anyways, I'm just like, wow, some of this stuff's kind of retarded. So I get to talking to the other coworkers, because we take the breaks at the same time, take lunch at the same time, and shit like that. And I found out that apparently, like, they fired all their staff right before I started that was previously working there. And then one of them like walked out with them in like solidarity and all this shit. And I'm just like, so in my head, I'm like, fuck, dude, are they just gonna hire us for 6 months and then fire you? You know what I mean, kind of thing. I'm just thinking about it. So it turns, of course, I ask more questions, in a nonchalant way. Find out like it was like these like 3 girls that was running their office shop or whatever, and they were like fucking everything up, you know what I mean, doing all this shit, like not doing shit right, just like all this crazy shit. So I was like, okay, that makes me feel better, you know what I mean? Like okay, it's not just like I'm an immigrant pump and dump, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna pick the strawberries that would deport you, you know what I mean? Like, and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool. So anyways, I was like, yeah, so some of the shit's ass backward. Now it makes sense because like essentially everyone's new. The oldest employee is like from May. So yeah, and that's the manager guy, and he's a cool guy, and all that stuff. He's the one that interviewed me and all that shit. So anyways, I'm sitting there, doing stuff and working with some of the people, and some of the people I'm just like, because I didn't really quite know their experience levels or where they're at in the company. So I'm just like, I'll do it with how you say it, but that's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? And shit like that. And then I found out everyone's doing it. I'm like, all right, subtle times. Like, oh, did you notice like how this person does this? I was just wondering if we're doing it the right way, kind of, you know what I mean? Kind of things. And then all this stuff. So anyways, long story shortish, and all that stuff. I got offered a promotion yesterday. So next week I started another position in the company with more money. So woo! 4 fucking days in. 4 fucking
Do
days.
you think you're part of the butthole cleanse and they needed to start anew with a stronger crew? Or do you
I
think
don't know
they're
about
taken
all
advantage
that.
of?
Oh, I'm not getting taken advantage of at all, man. It's like super relaxing. My second day in, I was like, hey, I need to take a day off, and all this stuff. And they're like, oh, they use the app Homebase, you know what I mean? And like you log in and do all your stuff
Very
there.
familiar. Yeah.
And like, so yeah, I never done anything like that before. Usually it's like, here's your paycheck, shut up, bitch, and shit like that. And so, like, they're like, oh yeah, just put in the request and we'll take a look at it. 5 seconds after I requested the time off, oh yeah, take the whole day, have a good time. Do you want to be paid for it? I'm like, no. So it's really relaxing kind of place, and it's nice. It's a nice little job. It's family owned. They have like a few daughters that come in and help out. They're like school age kids and shit like that. I don't talk to anyone unless they talk to me. Otherwise, I'm just in my zone doing what I got to do. But Monday, I start the newer position there and all that stuff. It's more money. And so,
Are you gonna wear the pink shirt again?
the pink shirt, no, but I did wear pink shorts with my Oink shirt today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any place you can wear the Oink shirt is okay by me.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a super, like, chill place. There's a chick that's started there a little bit before me, a couple weeks before me, and she's, like, this tall-ass chick, and, like, she dresses like she's about to Jabberwocky all over your face, you know, kind of shit. So it's, like Jinko and shit, like, Snorkel's Dream Girl kind of shit, you know, and all this. But anyways, so it's been a
Shout out to
good...
chat, man. There's a ton
week,
going
yeah.
on out there.
Jeez, yeah, there's so many
Yeah.
chats.
So Colorado Wee Woo says, "Hey, Sue Rugg, you stupid bitch. I'm here. I told you. I can see you, Colorado."
You scroll back to that. What
Yeah.
did you say?
When Ducky Shine says, "Cheers, y'all." Ian says, "Cheers, men." Cheers to you, brother. Let's see. Erd says, "I don't know anything about fire, but it definitely burns when I pee. Might want to get some meds for that," says Ben to Ern. Ian says, "Rent's better earn to lose the burn." He probably said it in a way cooler voice. I'm not like Sue Rugg. I can't like ruin it.
Ern's getting ready to start at a dispensary on Friday.
Yeah. When Tucky Shine says Crocs and socks, Ern says tens of people know now. That's
Yeah, rub that in again.
yeah.
Dream a
Mike-
little dream.
Mike T with his Oink Squad logo says, "Evening, gentlemen in chat." Chat would be the gentleman. We're the everything else. I don't know if he said that. Yeah.
In between.
Yeah.
And then Ern starts the dispensary next Friday. Work till 10. So I still should make this show. Sucks though. I have to do my juice order at the vape shop first thing, then work 10 hours at the weed shop. Finna be a long day. I understood some of that, but hell yeah, Ern. I'm jerking off ghost sticks for you, bro.
Necessary.
I'm glad I paid like $300 for my dispensary certification and didn't go anywhere. Somebody worked for you. Thesaurus Rex says Corel draw. Ew. Yeah, I don't understand it. You know, and like they're like the owner was like, you know, like, "Oh, if you know Photoshop, this is easy." And then like you try to scroll, and next thing you know, you're like reading a manifesto from like some fucking like, you know, Congolese fucking president and shit like that. So whatever. But I figured it out. Because you know why? I had Google on my fucking phone. You know what I mean? So I'm like over here, like, yeah. And then Google AI search is so bitching now, by the way. Anyways, more chat. QHB says, "Woot, woot." And welcome, QHB. I'm not sure who you are, but you look like a cartoon. So thanks for drawing a line to the show. I don't know. Corporate jokes. Let's see. Who else is here? Face Speed is here. Wow, very chat. Such talk. And every time I see his little picture, it makes me want a pimento fucking sandwich, you know, like a little pimento loaf.
With the
Fucking,
eyes.
yeah. And the green olives, you know, and then you know what your body doesn't digest them. So when you poop, you see them floating, and you're like, man, I've never eaten that again. And then an hour later, you're like, pimento sandwich, you know. Anyways, Neil Pitts is here. Grim Green is here. Says, "Face meat, very dry, much oatmeal." I guess he saw my poop. I thought only Sewer Rug had the camera for that. And then, yeah. So, yeah, Ian says promotion in 4 days and vacay at once. No, but yeah.
This is not the time.
It's turning out cool. And I know, I get it, Anthony, we had the Oink Squad thing, but if you guys want stickers.
You do whatever you need
Yeah.
to. Hey, dude,
Hey,
I pip the Rogue Shop on here all the time, so that's how it is.
I'm never talking about my job in here. You kidding me? You've seen how I talk to people on the internet.
I'm
In that
talking
game
about John.
alone, if they found out one mediocrity of my personal life, it's over for me. It's fucking over. But yeah. Grib Green says, "Can't stay long. I have to poop." Grib Green, can you settle this? Do you voop?
Obviously not. He didn't spell it with a V, so therefore he is team no voop. And
That's weird. I don't remember you being a cool man with like, you know, a flannel
I'm
shirt
pretty-
on. So
pretty cool. I don't wear a flannel shirt. I wear
yeah,
Mike
so you're
Rowe-
not that cool. You wear a Mike
Hey,
Rowe hat. We hate it.
So hold on. Can I ask a
Go.
question about going back to what we were talking about with the Crocs? I don't think Sewer Rug was here when we had that discussion about like the one thing. Well, what I'm bringing up right now is there an article of clothing in which you see someone wear that is just an automatic, I don't want to know this person? Now, me personally, it is Crocs and pajama pants are like two of the things. Like if you're out in public like that, I honestly really don't want to know you. Do you have one of those things that
Yes. Dirty white shoes. If you're not like, and I get it, like if you're at work, you know, okay, like I understand. But if like you're going out, like, and I get it, like I'm a kind of a snob, you know what I mean? But if you wear dirty white shoes, like say if like I had back when I used to have like people over and stuff like that, I wouldn't share the bag. Yeah, it's. I just think it's so easy to take a fucking wet wipe and wipe off the fucking pigeon shit from your dirty Air Force Ones from 2003. Okay, I just hate people that have dirty
So
white
the original
shoes.
ones were fanny pack, Crocs, and pajama pants. So we're gonna add dirty white shoes to that. And Suruk, do you have any that are your personal?
Well, you got to understand it's changed with the climate, right? I've moved to Colorado. It's not the same LA
No,
disruption.
okay, that's fine. I mean, you don't.
So
I appreciate
it's
you.
it's very specific to the territory, which means it wouldn't be relevant to the outside world. You know, it's like, oh, you're wearing that brand of hiking shoe. We hike the mountains in these brand of hiking shoes. So it's very.
So you're just a Colorado douche. You're like
I was gonna say it needs to be something a
REI.
little more
Yeah,
general.
yeah.
than
Like
that.
I've simplified to like,
Yeah.
oh, your shorts are above your knee. You're that. Okay, good.
What's wrong
That's-
with?
Nothing's
Well, I
wrong
was
with
gonna
it.
say, I think Ern could probably
That's-
back me up on this. Like in the Midwest, Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, this habit of wearing a hooded sweatshirt and shorts. I do not get this outfit. What are you dressed for? Where
If you
are you?
put
Going?
an
Are you
extra
going
in the-
to
Mud.
like an icy hot tub party, or what the fuck is that outfit?
To be an extra in the teen drama, The OC from the year 2003. That's the
God.
only reason.
It drives me
And, like-
crazy, but it's too remote in that area. I'm just saying, as a general rule, if I was in California or New York and I saw somebody wearing Crocs, I automatically do not want to know them.
I don't
and
understand. the
Cuntosaurus, hold
Croc
on.
hate.
I don't shoe shame poor people. I'm the poor people wearing the poor shoes. I'm just saying that's like how they do it out here. It's different. You know.
I mean, shoes were all the thing for people of my generation. I mean, it was like your shoes were important, and now it seems like, not so much. Especially, well, I guess maybe for guys. I don't know. From
Yeah.
what I see, I'm making a generalization. Please prove me wrong.
Ian says, "Ouch, Ern, my web feet need Crocs, but I get the cheap ones from China." Apparently, I'm shoe shaming poor people. It's not poor people because, like, I'm not hanging out with a bunch of homeless people. I'm not at that point of, like, homeless veteran yet. And I promise you, no homeless veteran is going to wear dirty white shoes. I don't know what it is, but it is a thing. Unless you're from Puerto
He is
Rico.
going viral for shoe shaming poor
Yeah,
people.
but I will shoe shame
Please
people.
make that happen.
I will
You're
shoe
shame
shame
now?
poor
You're
people.
gonna shoe shame? Should we shoe
Not
shame?
poor people. God damn, I said the loud part out loud.
Jimmy shoe shame? Is that what you're
Yeah.
Yes.
the loud cut? Oh, snorkel. I don't even want to know about your week, but what's up with your last 40 minutes? Where have you been? What's your story?
I fell asleep.
Oh, okay. All right, we're back. So here's the thing. Tonight, Anthony is not in charge of this show. I mean, please elaborate on this.
I know, and Vandal still sent me an email, so
Yeah.
So the clock's still ticking. Things are still moving.
But yeah, Kentucky Shine is all about Crocs and fanny packs.
I
If
know.
that doesn't show you that America actually has came together a lot more than the media tells you, and he's still here. And I would dare say he thinks Anthony's a great guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Kentucky, unfortunately, is my exception. It
Yeah.
takes a lot to break through that barrier. But I mean, he's my guy. Like, there's just, I mean, he actually posted this, not this picture, but this thing again, because he was
Yep.
going to some other thing. And I was just like, I am
The-
so proud to know you, pal. It's,
the
even with
thing
your-
is, when Tucky
your
pulls it
combat
off,
Crocs.
the
Yeah.
other people don't pull it off.
if Kentucky
He
shaved
pulls it
his
off.
beard, he probably wouldn't get as much love.
Yeah, probably not. No,
Vandal, do you see how
don't shave Kentucky.
Face Meat put it all together in just a quick sentence there?
What about dirty white Heelys with short shorts and a parka? But see, that's
He
a
got us.
theme.
He got us.
That's a theme. And see, the thing is, Heelys are an active shoe. You're running around and grinding on them. The chick that's asking you for a White Claw's not climbing fucking mountains or jumping over park benches or anything. She stole your wallet and then helps you look for it. what
And I
mean?
feel like Face Meat's just describing San Francisco. So
Yeah. Or like every middle-aged man on Instagram for some reason has thought that I'm gonna do Healy videos. Now it's like, yeah, at first it was cool, and now I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Now I wouldn't even record it. I'm not very social on
never cool.
socials anymore.
I don't want to do it. Hey, roll that beautiful bean footage. Is that how he says it? Is that what he's supposed to say?
Anthony, can you take over?
No, we just took over. Can you
Just
roll
roll
that?
the Rotten Pizza review bumper?
No,
and-
the
okay.
rub down.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
rub down.
yeah, the rub down. Yeah, I didn't know you guys would have a rub down.
Roll that beautiful
I'm
bean.
not charged.
I said it. I said
I'm just here. to have some
Anthony, I
fun.
said to roll the beautiful bean.
So
footage.
rub down,
That's-
down. Fun fact, like Anthony said, he's not running anything tonight. It's just me and Seward Nuts or whatever his name is. You know, and the best part is, me and him did
Hey,
not
Seward.
collab at all during the week. Like I
He
had no
wouldn't
fucking clue
respond
what he
during the
was
day
doing.
when I could talk. He couldn't
He
respond.
didn't even message me because he's smart enough to know I wouldn't.
He wouldn't respond. He left
Yeah.
me on, not even
Yeah.
opened. He doesn't
Here's
care.
the thing: you got to make them fight for your affection because once you give it, you got nothing left. I'm that kind of person. You know, I'm
I
very
keep
shallow.
Why-
begging, and he
Why
keeps
buy a
trying to-
cow when you can get the milk for free there, Subaru?
Hey
Yeah.
man, I'm paying full price, and I'm getting the toe. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Just
So,
hooked out.
anyways, I will talk about what I'm doing. Seward can tell you whatever crap he's doing,
Oh
and then
crap!
you know we'll get on the
Great.
show.
Crap. Ah,
So I put together.
See
for
what
you
happens
guys
when you're not in charge, Anthony?
a pay to play. Have some cool things for you guys to guess the prices on, and I've also got a very thrilling tinfoil hat time coming up. It's been a while, and this is one's a doozy. And Anthony knows what it's about, and he's been waiting all fucking week for it. So
Goddamn bastard told me it last week at the end of the show. Didn't tell anybody else. Didn't want me to tell anybody else, so I've had to live with this. And it's a
Yeah.
juicy one.
I'm performing a rotten pizza review in the place of Anthony, and we're gonna have a round of the Great Sudini. He'll be
Sounds good.
visiting us tonight, magically.
that's
So-
when I'm gonna go take a poop.
Don't
That's
mind if I-
that's poop time. That's poop time.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
But
poop.
yeah, so you ready?
You ready?
Yeah,
Oh, you
bump, yeah, bumpers up.
Your background couldn't match your mood more, Snorkel. This
Yeah, that's why I picked it.
All right, Sue Rug, bumpers down. This is your show, cowboy. Oh, why'd I make you
this is
full screen?
gross. I'm like up here with the little
He
people.
needs to for the review.
I know, right? It's weird up there, isn't
Oh
it?
God.
That's a
He
lot of
can hear
forehead.
you. Sura can hear you. Oh, never mind.
That's a lot of forehead. Give me a second here. Oh,
Can you just raise your chair up to like
Dude,
right
you
here?
have to turn the lights out to get rid of
I
that.
can't
reflection.
raise the chair.
I told you, baby powder.
Oh, heavens to Betsy. Here we go.
Just slap your forehead a lot.
Was he
and The,
supposed to bathe in it?
I
the
swear to God, if we
bruising,
get to
the
the, point where
bruising
we
will
gotta
turn
make
it to a
Snorkel
different
do
color.
segment, I walk away from the show.
I walk away from the show at that
Let's do
point.
it. Hey, I'm full screen. It's the review time. I'm not Anthony, but I do like pizza. And when I get pizza, I like to get creative. So what I'm going to give you all is a sewer rug pizza review. That's right. A little bit different.
Did you eat
And
a pizza in
I
the sewer?
went-
It's,
Can I
not,
do-
it's not really that different.
No, it's very much different. It's the
Ah.
difference.
Wait,
Yeah.
Jay Capelli
We're
says,
starting with
move the camera down so it's looking
pizza
up at
of
you.
Yes,
How is that? Is that much better?
I can still hear you.
that's the mic, not the camera.
So this thing. Look at this thing. Oh,
Now
it's a
we can't
pizza.
hear you. What is he saying?
I can
So
hear
my
him. Stop
question
it.
is, why does his green screen cut off at that one
Right,
side? so
just
bad?
this side.
Because the picture.
Oh, I
is
didn't
right
because
side.
I forgot to. How's that? That's pretty amazing. Wouldn't you
That
say
was
that's
cool.
great, huh?
That was
Jeez.
almost like magic.
Wait, don't put the. Now I don't know what we're looking at. Okay, there we
Hey,
go.
how does Anthony do this? All right, so here we go. Pizza, frozen.
Well, his are on the other side.
Costco. But here's the thing: I didn't want to just do the pizza. I wanted to add to
Oh
it.
God, Steve-O.
So what we did is we took. So we got tuna here, we got pineapples here, we got red onions here, and we got garlic here. We got some Italian seasoning here, some black pepper. This is all going on top of that pizza
Why?
because I wanted a tuna pizza. Don't you?
I laughed.
Doesn't
I
everyone?
laughed.
Hear me out. So I put it together. I used the pineapple juice to stir up the canned tuna, to add that flavor. It's just beautiful. Look at this
Before
thing.
or after you drained the tuna water?
What?
People love you. You don't have to do this.
No, this is tuna pizza. Look at this.
Burns apologizing to your entire state.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
go
Hear me
ahead.
out. Okay, so while this pizza was cooking, I thought, well, might as well make myself a pairing. I like a good pairing. So what I chose was to make milk in the only fashion I could think of. These would be Cheetos, whole milk, and an empty jar. We're gonna put it together. So
Yeah, no, I've seen enough internet to know where this goes. Next slide.
So this is Cheetos milk. It's crumbled up Cheetos in milk. After a while, it kind of calms down a little and gets to that point.
You're banned from every kitchen ever.
Tonight, no, hear me out. This is how.
No hearing you out. You're banned.
This is
So-
why God took your hairline.
This
No.
is why God hasn't come back. He looked at this and was like, you know what? Fuck those people. I'm out.
I know Vandal loves the crusty shot, so let's go ahead and show the
Oh.
aftermath when pizza was done.
It
Right,
looks
no-
like cat food.
What?
After
It is cat food.
That's
Yeah.
tuna. That's
No,
tuna.
that's cat food.
That's
This looks like
pineapple.
something SpongeBob would shit out.
This is not sponge poop. Listen.
Are
this-
those English muffins that you put it on?
No, they're tiny little personal pizzas. I did
They're
2.
English muffins.
I wanted
Great.
to do 2 of them. I wanted 2.
Who gave
Yep.
sewer crack? We don't know, V8, but it was a mistake.
I'm drinking again after this.
Vandal, do you see what's in the background here?
Absolutely not. I see nothing. You're banned from every kitchen ever.
No.
So what I did for Vandal is I put the mustard on there, and I spelled out his name Vandal with the mustard on top of the tuna pizza.
No, you spelled van and day.
That's an L.
That's a van
I'm
day.
No, this whole pizza's an L. Like
Were you living in a van down by the river when you made this?
what Steve-O said, this is why you shit in customers' bathrooms.
Vandal. That's Vandal. Here's the thing.
Ern
I
says
got the
I'm
problem.
drinking after
Hold
this.
on. Do you have the piece of paper to keep score? Because Steve O's gets a super dong for that comment right there.
I'll check the comments later. I'm not even listening. No, I will. give him a
either.
point, though. I have the. It's right here.
Thank you.
Dong
Thank you.
collector. There we go.
Ern
So,
says no fucking way
V8.
you ate this. V8 says I have liver failure and I think I'm drinking after this fuckery. Ern says I
So-
hate you.
hear me out. I do have video of
Colorado says I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
eat
eat-
something before and come to hang out with you.
I do have video of me eating this. I was talking to the gents
you
about
don't.
up putting
It's
videos
fake
for my
news.
backgrounds. I'm gonna post it in the Discord. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm
You
see.
don't
drinking
have
the Coke.
to.
I'm eating the pizza. It's gonna go in the AI shares. Either way, would I rate
Oh, it's
Tune-up.
not-
red onion garlic pizza? I'm glad you asked. I would rate it delectable. I recommend everyone have Cheeto milk and tuna pizza. That's been my rotten pizza review. Hopefully, people are saying nice things in the chat.
Don't worry, guys. I muted him.
It's not too late, Vandal, to kick him from the Discord. Just kick him.
V8 said Jesus died for our sins, but not this one. Ern says he's going home. Jay says, I hope it's not a video on the toilet. And Thor says you should be on a watch list for this.
What?
He is on a watch list.
Yeah.
Guy Ferrari is mad at you. Do you
I know,
understand
Shaq,
how
but
bad
boy,
this
are
is?
These fucking pizzas gross. Like, oh.
I'm just sorry.
I did
You
a pizza
did this,
review the
Anthony.
only way I could think of.
This
Okay.
is your fault, Anthony.
Ian says he sells that to increase his sewer business.
It's not a sewer charge. It's
Jen
necessary.
says it was definitely rotten. Colorado says, I'm glad I'm bringing garlic bread. I have a safety net.
Bring some for
chicken
the rest
Alfredo.
of his family because
Simple.
he's feeding this to other people. That's just
No.
cruel.
No,
Somebody
my
call
wife made me do it
CPS.
alone. My wife made me do it alone, and then afterwards, she made me brush my teeth before coming to the room. And she's like, "How was it?" And I was like, "I don't want to talk about it." And I just went to bed. I just curled up in bed and was like, "That's it. I don't want to talk about it."
V8 said this is the wrong side of
Wrong side
Flavor
of
Town.
It was delectable, delectable. It does.
Now
it's-
I
like
know
a
why
line
you
of a
can deal
country
with like
song.
being in the toilets all day because like you have to be there. You have to be there. There's no other way for you. You probably have to wear a diaper because there's no way you're driving from your home to your first job in the morning after you eaten that.
You think I deal with other people's sewer all day out of convenience? You're like, that's must be
You
casual.
just want to see if anybody has the audacity to eat something as bad as this. So you're just sticking through the poop. You're just like,
There are killer ones in there.
Steve O says, I'm
Puntosaurus Rex.
surprised she didn't take the kids and leave.
Great
Ern
way
says,
to
didn't
wrap
think
it
it was
up.
possible to ruin pizza.
Yeah, I didn't think it was possible either,
Oh.
Ern, but it's
It wasn't
possible.
Colorado,
ruined.
yeah.
What's the deal? It was delectable. It
Don't
was-
say Ian. I can't say that because he'll do it.
What? What am I eating?
Mayonnaise on pizza. I mean, not mayonnaise, lotion, but for you, it's mayonnaise.
I wouldn't
Bananas and
eat
he's gonna make a
lotion.
banana mayonnaise pizza on a bagel next week, and I'm not gonna blink.
I just, yeah, and like, I love you, man, but like, how far are you willing to go? Because like,
What do you mean?
at this point, it's got to
This
be like
was-
cat food.
I don't want to
Ca-
know. I
This is
that is
casual
not
eating. I don't-
entertainment for me at all.
Is this confusing? There's a name for this.
I
type
mean,
of
please
pizza.
don't make an Alpo pizza. That's all I'm asking.
I'm not eating bizarre foods. Yuck. Ugh.
But I liked
You
Contosaurus
just-
Rex. The Gordon Ramsay is screaming somewhere.
Right?
Connosaurus also says, I bet it smelled like a woman behind the gas station trading flavors for Newports.
That's where he got the idea when he last used his gas station gift card.
Still got
Okay,
it.
it all makes
Still
sense
got it.
now.
V8 has an idea for you. Toilet paper on pizza so it wipes on its way out.
I eat good pizza. VA. I eat good pizza.
No, you didn't.
I do
No.
though. I do.
No.
I probably do.
I hate pineapple
no.
on pizza, but I hate you more.
When has tuna from a can warmed up ever been a good idea?
When I put it on pizza.
Go ahead, I'll wait.
When I put it on pizza. That's
No.
right.
And he made it in his work microwave, aka.
You guys know
I-
this was the review. Did I review a pizza? Did I?
No,
Here's
you
the
didn't.
thing.
You were.
Is it crusty?
And
You
it
didn't
was one of the most
review a
entertaining
pizza.
ones I've seen this year.
Here's-
You
Yeah,
you
here's your head,
reviewed an
Pat.
abomination. That wasn't a
There you go.
pizza.
It was the
Just
review.
imagine hey,
Where's your score? If it was a review, where's your score?
your
I get-
pizza review tonight was me getting a C in school. Like I was there.
A C? Man, Nevada is fucking
Yeah,
easy.
that's wow. You were there. I showed up. Okay, and I churned milk
No,
with
no,
Cheetos. I churned milk and I ate tuna pizza while drinking Cheerio.
We're not even, we aren't even touching that.
Cheetos.
No, we've moved on from that. And also, Contosaurus is correct. Tuna from a can is trash.
Yeah, and
Not
Steve
yet.
says eating like this is like job security. You're bound to have to maintain the sewers after that.
I got a buddy that's a chef, and he
You win
says we got
twice,
jobs
bro."
that aren't going away.
Yeah,
right.
and
'Cause
this is
people got to eat.
You don't have a friend that is a chef.
Ern-
You have a person that's attracted to watching train wrecks.
I never
don't
thought I'd
picture
hear
it.
this from Ern, but he said you found the line, man, but you don't have to cross it.
What's the line? What's wrong with the little?
That's
tuna
coming from
pizza?
Ern.
Are you
Yeah, I
surprised
know.
about my toppings on the pizza? Is that what this is coming down to?
Actually, I think this is as close to chats have ever been to the line.
This is a unison right here. Like
Like everybody agrees, you done fucked up.
So the tuna pizza.
Basically, if that pizza was running for president, it would lose to whoever.
yeah, you're
was running
basically
against
Donald
it.
Trump on this show right now. The whole world is coming against you.
That's not. I wasn't going to be specific. Just generalizations.
It's the best cat food pizza. Ask anybody.
God damn it!
No, I'm kidding. Anyway, I prefer to remember
Wonderful job.
never
It
that.
was
drink.
entertaining. It had the chat engaged, and I laughed. So 4.5 stars. There were no boobs. So I mean, you
This
don't
is
get-
this
Oh,
is
no, there
where
was
the
one
Friday fallout
huge
goes
boob.
down the toilet.
There was
That's all
one
I'm saying.
huge bald boob that
This
was
is when it
that was
finally
just
happens.
eating Cheeto milk and eating mustard vans.
So after
No.
that, I'm waiting with bated breath as to who is going next and what the topics might be.
So's fence
Yeah.
nuts with the bated breath
It's
part.
Vandal's turn. It's Vandal's.
So yeah, we're gonna mix it up a little bit because we need a little bit of a palate cleanser. We're gonna run away from this like Sewer Rug's wife's gonna do tomorrow and play some pay to play. Could you imagine his farts?
That's exactly
Fuck
what
that,
I'm
his
talking about.
burps.
I'm a nice.
Ern says we
Just
found out
one
who's
burp.
eating the
Oh.
pets.
I'm not eating pets.
All right, so if you're new here, or if you're one of like Sewer Rug's 4 friends, thank you for coming.
I mean, you're no longer his friends now, so hang out more.
What the
Maybe
Yeah.
they're getting a discount. That's why.
Yeah. Hey man, I'll unclog your toilet for $30 if you watch the show. And then he goes and clogs it with his fucking tuna cat shit. Anyways, well, this game is kind of like where I put, not kind of, it is. I put 2 objects on the screen, mostly from nostalgia times of the 90s and 2000s, you know, and stuff like that, because a lot of us are around that age frame. Some of you all are older than me. Some of you, I don't think anyone's younger. I think anyway,
Age frame?
yeah.
I was letting it go. Just
I was not.
because his explanations on how these games go.
Yeah,
It's
it's a thing, you know. And I'm like Sue Rug's food segment. I'm here. I'm saying stuff, you know.
right. And I'm interrupting, so I'm changing my.
Thank you, Snorkel. So
I'm not sorry for interrupting. I like Steve-O's comment.
if you're new here, I'm sorry, says Steve. Me too. Anyways, I put 2 things on the screen, and you got to guess which one was more expensive when they released, right? So, you know, there's no real points here, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, like I said, some stuff is nostalgic for most of our youthish times, except for probably, like, you know, a couple of you.
Always agree with Wintucky. He's always right.
Yeah. So this one was specifically made for Snorkel, actually. So we
joy.
have a pair of Gene Code jeans when they released versus a pair of Osiris D3 skate shoes.
Oh.
The original D3s.
Taking
sir.
me right back to
Yes, sir.
sophomore year.
The best
Never
part
know.
is like those D3s were the coolest fucking shoes ever when they
Oh,
came out.
Osiris? Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because skate shoes were always like, you know, more of an athletic thing. There's light and thin and all this. Then all of a sudden you got this big, gaudy,
Chunky,
fucking,
fluffy, slipper-like
fucking
shoe.
yeah, Kanye West ripoff boots, you know, and stuff like that. So
Those were the
anyways,
shit, dude.
yeah, after
I
these
got some
shoes
boots
came
too.
out, people started stuffing socks under their tongues of their shoes, you know, and stuff to make them look all puffy and all that. Like, it changed the whole like style genre of it. And then also on the other hand, we have Gene Code jeans. They came out. I don't Snorkel. How old were you? Like 45?
I was 42 at the time, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Dialed.
Gene Code jeans when they came out, they were like, you know, right. They were right before white people started wearing wife beaters and saying the N word. So like, you know, this was a hard, edgy thing. You know what I mean? Like,
It was
these were-
around the same time when they found out you could hide a 2-liter and bring it into a movie theater.
Yeah.
Jinkos. Yeah. Sure.
So these jeans were kind of like, I'm not really punk, but I'm not really ska, but I'm like, you know, I hate my parents kind of thing, you know. And it's like you got dropped off in the Dodge Caravan at school, you know, and you listen to fucking Third Eye Blind, you know, and all that stuff. So, you know, these things. So,
I'll have you know,
When
it was
they-
a Chevy Blazer. Thank you very much.
I was laughing at Ern's comment.
Ern says, I had those D3s in white and red, and they were
They
not
were
dirty."
not dirty.
Yes.
Fuck
Dirty
yes.
white shoes.
What's up, Cicero? It's better to be late than pregnant. No, glad you're here.
Didn't miss much. It's fine.
Yes,
Or
Ern,
Jacob
I knew
Elliott,
that,
the chain
and-
and the wallet sold separately because
Yeah.
the amount of times it was just the chain and no wallet attached to it.
Yeah. And let's see. In chat we've got Ben saying Osiris, Consor saying the Gene Code, Jake Capelli saying D3s. Let's see. Kentucky Shine says the Gene Codes. D3s are more expensive, says Ern. Cicero is here. Only wear Kickward jeans, never Gene Code, says Ern. Ben says, I had both these items. I remember paying more for the shoes. Jay Capanelli, Jay says, chain wallet sold separately. Yes. Skate shoes are too flat for my feet, says Steve-O. And actually, these were like the most comfortable. They had the arch support because I hated
Oh,
Vans.
they were puffy.
I hated fucking, what was it, Converse? were the
Converse,
stupidest
Vans, all of
fucking
them were like
shoes.
wearing cardboard.
I
Yeah.
had one summer, you know, I was like, oh, I'll try the Converse. You know, I'm kind of punk rock and shit. And then I wear Converse and like step it out of my trailer and put up. It caught the very edge of the shoe where the seam touches the sole, and it's like it just cut the whole sole off the fucking shoes, man. Like fuck you, Converse. Anyway,
Think about that. That's what the NBA players wore for years.
I could
Yeah,
never.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah,
Running.
that's terrible.
In
They're like,
Converse.
oh, how come I can't walk at 45? Because you wore fucking. Anyways, I'm going on. So let's see. Pillows for on your feet, says Colorado. And you know
Hells
how many
yeah.
sewer vomit pizzas you could put in a pair of Jinko pockets? 58?
No, he didn't say that. He said that. Why would he say that? I don't make vomit pizzas.
Yes,
So-
you did make vomit pizza.
The actual retail prices for these items when they released.
Oh, he's not asking for our opinion there.
Cool.
Sort
Yeah.
I guess I'm really not doing anything this episode.
of.
You didn't ask
Congrats,
Anthony.
Cicero. He just adopted a Sherman Dane pup get back from I can't see it because the heart shopping for an 80
Stuff
pound,
shopping.
18-month-old. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of dog. It's a lot of money on food.
It's a big dog.
Congratulations. But yeah, so
Oh yeah.
those
Oh, yeah,
Cyrus
Osiris.
D3s were $100
yeah.
when they released, and the Gene Code jeans were 75.
So about the same price as a pair of Jordans.
It depends. So if you get your Jordans on sale, yes. But if you buy a brand new pair of Jordans,
At that time?
at that time they were still at least $150.
Okay.
Yeah, because I love Jordans. Are my version of D3s. I couldn't afford D3s when they came out, so I buy Jordans now to make up for that incompetency. You know, because I'm not gonna pay $400 for a pair of D3s now just to get hit on by someone that would put me in jail.
And
You know
don't
what I
you
mean?
have a pair of white Jordans that you bought for work that are
Yeah.
probably in beautiful, clean shape?
Like I said, if you wear them to work, they could be dirty.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear
Yeah,
that
yeah,
part.
yeah,
I have big poofy skate shoes.
yeah. So the next ones
Yeah.
that we got, hey, Dong, says Jay Capelli. So we were supposed to guess the price. Yeah, Steve-O, sorry. I don't explain things good.
No, you don't explain it all.
I got put in
Explain them
charge of
long,
stuff
I
at my
assume
new
they get all the
job. Oh my
information.
god. Yeah. Steve-O says Jordan's retail at $220. Yeah, so like,
Well, yeah, I mean now.
but the Jordans have always been like the most expensive like basketball shoe comparatively to other basketball.
Well, if you watch
shoes.
Do the Right Thing, when the original Jordans came out, they were $100.
Well,
Now
back
you-
in 1998 or whatever, that was like $14,000 American or something. I don't know. What's up, Quilly? So yeah, V8 says my first Jordans were $79 Gen 1s. Yeah, the Bodega in Tijuana, they're probably not real, bro. No, I'm just kidding. So we got the Mac desktop from the 90s with the see-through. Of course, everyone knows the aquamarine blue. The iMac desktop. These things, they had the weird fucking
They were
mouths.
everywhere. Yeah.
And this was an adult version of Lisa Frank. This is my opinion on this. I love them. But this is a grown adults version of Lisa Frank. You know what I mean? Lisa Frank, your office. You're going to add some cool stuff. It's like, when you think about it, unless you live in like a fucking Lego playhouse, this doesn't match anything in your fucking house. You know what I mean? Who's got an aqua? Are you like an Indian jewelry seller? You know what I mean? Like, anyways.
All of my transparent green furniture is pissed at you right now. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why you have to
green,
do the
not
stream in the
aquamarine.
garage.
Yeah.
Some topaz jewelry.
Oh, check out this stone. It's still got dirt in it.
It's awesome.
Oh, it's so fucking cleansing. Anyways, we also have the Sega Game Gear, the
Yeah.
82-pound brick of a system that you can play Sonic on, because that's the only game I can
You
ever
could
find. for
also take out passing cars with it if you just dropped it from
Yeah.
your fucking moving car. God, that thing was
Just
heavy.
think about like if the Sega Game Gear came out around the time we had like the global war on terror. How many never mind, it's that joke.
Well,
Those would have been big ass IEDs,
You would have seen them coming from blocks away. Damn.
Yeah.
Anthony, what would you
I was
say?
gonna type mine in just so I didn't get skipped this time.
Yeah,
Wait,
no.
Ern says his whip. Oh, I didn't even ask you guys. I'm so sorry.
No, you did not.
Are we here? Is this the Bando
Uh,
show?
I forgot to read Ernst. He says I could steal and hide 12 cans of whipped cream in the pockets alone of my kickwear jeans. See, and like Ern used to like do like welfare whippets, and you're over here putting fucking tuna fish on pizza, and you disgust him.
He really liked desserts. That's why he wore whipped cream. It's whipped cream.
Yeah, it's whipped brainwaves. Let's say anyways.
I don't know.
So
what
in
you're
chat
talking
we've got actually Snorkel. What's your guess on this one? Is it going to be the iMac or the Sega Game Gear?
I'm gonna guess the Sega Game Gear.
Okay, Sui Brook.
I'm gonna agree just because those cartridges, man, you get expensive. And floppy disks, you get like 50 for like $1. So long haul, Sega Game Gear.
All right. Ben in chat says the iMac, and I'll get Anthony since he wrote it in chat. Ern says the iMac. Consor says the iMac. Steve-O says, I think I paid $100 for my first Jordans. Consors had the orange one, and what? I don't even know you, but that makes sense. Something about orange and like your vibe, you know what I mean?
Pumpkin spice.
Yeah, pumpkin spice. When Tucky Shine said iMac. V8 says G3 iMac was more than the Nomad. The Nomad. I think that's something else. Ern says, I
I
feel
don't
like,
think
oh,
he knew it was a Game Gear.
yeah. Jay, I don't know why I always try to say your last name. I fuck it up. Jay says the iMac. Ern says the Game Gear was huge.
V8 dropping numbers in chat there.
Yeah. Ian says iMac for shizzle. Stevo says iMac easy. Was actually able to own a Game Gear. V8 says iMac was $399. Game Gear was $150. And Cut Source says I hate pumpkin spice. And I didn't see your guess, Anthony.
No, because I didn't put it in there because we.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I'm going iMac and Cuntosaurus Rex. That moves you up a level with me, so it's good.
2 levels with me.
And Ern, I don't think it was overlooked. I think they forgot about Whippets.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, see,
So-
No, I know
exactly.
exactly what he was talking about.
Yeah, but
V8 must
does
have been
the
doing some
people in
whippets.
charge of the show know?
Yeah, V8 must have been doing whippets because the iMac was $999 and like say Game Gear was $149. So like you were close on the Game Gear at least.
That was
Maybe that's
pretty
like
close.
Australian pricing. By the time it
Yeah.
got over there, it was only $3.99.
V8 says no matter was the Game Gear that used Genesis cartridges, I had both and kicks them up. I don't know what that means.
Kicks 'em up.
Colorado said 2 for 2, baby. Woo!
I believe he meant
Oh,
mix.
by the way, whoever wins this gets
Ah.
a tuna fish pizza.
I'll make it. I'll make it.
Oh,
I'll
I'm
make
glad
it.
I'm losing.
He's
let's
gonna
see.
send it
Colorado is
ground. Yeah, he's gonna send it
Colorado's
ground
already
post.
winning, so
I'll send it
uh,
ground tuna, but not ground post. I'll
He's
ground
gonna
the
send
tuna.
it USPS fucking with 13 stamps on a Ziploc bag. Like,
With a
could
sign
you
that says,
imagine the sweat of that
thoroughly.
pizza? Ugh.
I'll send it USTS, United States Tuna Shipping, and everyone will get a piece. I can
And
do
so, last but not least, this is great because it was kind of talked about earlier. We have a pair of original Heelys versus the Guitar Hero game with the guitar.
Oh, just the guitar, so not the rock band, just the guitar.
You know, well, the original Guitar Hero, you had just the guitar. There was no drums. There was no tambourine.
it
You
was
know,
the game and the guitar. Yep.
yeah.
that. There's a tambourine band instrument you play?
Steve-O said so wrong answers only.
what?
Colorado
Yeah,
says,
Steve-O,
"Sorry,
if you
Stevie,
don't
I'm not coming
wanna-
over." So,
If you don't want a cat food pizza,
yeah.
We'll do cat food pizza.
Jay says, please don't give me that dong. V8 is guessing the Guitar Hero. Jay says Guitar Hero. Ern says Guitar Hero.
Oh.
God, I don't remember what it was. I bought it when it came out too.
Ben says Guitar Hero. Consor says Guitar Hero. Ern says, I hate that game because I suck at it. And I feel you, Ern. I'd always play it on easy and like, you know, but this game was a lot of fun. Of course, everyone knows Heelys and all that. Oink Squad says roller skates. Thanks, Anthony.
Well, yeah, it's club. Yeah, okay. I get it.
But Guitar Hero was the best shit ever in like 2006. I was working at Home Depot and you found out everyone else that you work with is a stoner. So you take your lunch at the same time and you live 5 minutes from your job. And they all come over and bring blunts. And then the white guy that works in garden that never talks starts like shredding behind his back on a fucking digital guitar, pressing 4 buttons. You're like, this is the coolest guy I've ever met. You know, and then you got to go back to work and his pregnant wife that also works there is like, oh, where'd you guys go? I'm like, Stone Twindies. Anyways.
We got Frosty.
Anything guitar is the right answer, says Mike T. Steve-O says Gooey Guitar Hero. Kentucky Shine says Guitar Hero. Ian says Guitar Por Pabor. I don't think he said it. It's all looks, man.
I bought those things, and I only think like maybe $100.
Yeah.
That's what-
Or more.
It came with the controller and the game. Remember?
Yeah,
in the
but the
I-
games then were like 50.
They're still. Snorkel, what is your guess? Which one?
I'm gonna back up Oink Squad there. I'm gonna back up Anthony with some solidarity and go with the Heelys as well.
All right. Chewy Rug, what would you guess on this? Would you rather get the Heelys to run away from your magic show or the Guitar Hero to play some music, I guess? I don't
You
know.
said it wrong because it would be Heelys, so that way I could get through my job faster, just skating by. So I would say the Heelys.
All right, the Heelys. Ben says a glimpse of Vandal's life. Man, you're still new here.
So chat is all going with the Guitar Hero, and the panel is all going with Heelys.
Yep. So the actual retail prices for these two objects: the Heelys were $100. Guitar Hero was $69.99.
There you go.
All
Boom.
the Dean Caradies.
Quilly says a Heelys with 2 train emojis.
Was there anybody besides Quilly that answered Heelys in the chat?
No, that was it for chat.
Yeah,
Wow.
everyone said Guitar Hero. And don't get me
Sounds
wrong,
like
Guitar
I was-
Hero could be worth more nostalgic fun because you can still play Guitar Hero at 35. There's no fucking way you're gonna do the Heelys.
We just showed shoes, skate shoes that were $100.
Yeah.
So what do you think the extra engineering that goes into Heelys is going to bump the price?
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot we're supposed to be giving wrong answers. Colorado
Yeah.
has a point.
Yeah. The thing is
I did
like
not
with the
receive that
shoes,
memo.
like don't get me wrong, obviously it was marketed to kids, because I was around the teen years when these came out and shit like that. But they weren't. They were like that was like to me that was like nostalgic time. Like I guess it's like that for everyone's high school-ish experience, where it's like style, like how cool you look and shit like that, But branding and everything was so huge back then that you're absolutely right. Like these shoes probably cost even the Jordans cost like $8 to make maybe. They ain't paying overhead for fucking Vietnamese healthcare or anything, but
Sure.
The Heelys, they added that little extra, but you can't charge more than the expensive skate shoes because 90% of the time, a kid's not going to be able to use the little wheel in it. It's on the weekends, you know what I mean? When you go visit your stepdad and his new wife and shit, you're not using these at school. These are all outlawed and banned and shit. So that's
The
my
only cool
comparison.
person I ever saw, and I'm using that word loosely, was Dane Cook on Heelys. Like that's the only person I've ever seen that actually could do it. I don't know if you guys have had other experiences, but I
had a pair for a while, man, and like they were like once I finally got it, I was fucking cruising everywhere and shit like that. But the worst part was like I lived in Pahrump where it was like tar graveled roads and shit. So the farthest you can go was 10 feet in front of the Walmart before you get tased, and shit like that. So, but Guitar Hero to me is a classic. Like
it is.
I'd get back
Does
into
anyone,
Guitar Hero right now. I haven't played it. What's that?
Anyone remember soap shoes?
Oh
The
yeah,
grind
dude, soaps
shoes?
were the coolest ones ever.
They were heavy, but they were for grinding.
I feel
Yeah,
like you
somebody
just
out
took
with one of those.
Colorado's comment and made it your own.
I was commenting on their
Ah,
adding
yes.
it to because they were just going.
Ah,
I'd rather you steal someone else's content than make your own again. So that's okay.
That would I could make another
Yeah. So by the
Soaps
way,
were the
guys, this is the
shit.
last show. No,
soaps for the shit. Soaps for the shit. My word.
So-
A bunch of shows in a row.
yeah, soaps were great. They were super cool, and the best part about it is they figured out how to make shoes comfortable enough that they put a fucking plate with screws and shit in it. You know what I mean? And like
Yeah.
that's the only that's how I learned how to use an Allen wrench. You know what I mean? Like that was it. So yeah. So anyways, Sewer Rug, you got something for us, and then I'll hit us with a little tinfoil hat time.
You want me to just get into it? Should we just
Yeah.
do it?
Well, let
You
me
didn't
read
tell
the
me to load a
intro,
bumper.
please.
You don't have a bumper? That's fine. I don't need a bumper. He doesn't need a bumper.
I don't need a
Whatever
bump.
he may be.
All right,
Anthony doesn't.
I'll do the intro. All right. Sudini holds in his hands, as any person that would watch the Friday Fallout can see, these envelopes have been hermetically sealed. They've been kept in the sewer line at the all-you-can-eat hot pot since noon today. No one knows the contents of these envelopes but Sudini, and in his magical and potentially divine way, will ascertain the answers, having never before seen the questions. And now, without further ado, the great Sudini.
Thank you for that lovely introduction. You were absolutely prepared to provide this evening. I have in front of me, as he just mentioned, the
Jay.
aforementioned information, and I will pick randomly from the pile an envelope. Now, I do not know what is inside this envelope, but I will gather the information I need for the answer.
Just
Yes.
conveniently
Give it a second.
right
It's
there.
coming. It's coming. Dip,
Guys,
dip, dip.
don't think anything. He can read your mind.
I can read. Sewer rug.
No, he can't.
Hear me out. Sewer rug. A toupee. And my mother-in-law's casserole. sewer rug, a toupee, and my mother-in-law's casserole. Well, this better be a good question. Let's see what's going on here.
Is
Oh,
this
look
how
at
you
that.
feel when I do segments, Anthony?
Yeah.
Just a second. Name 3 things that are barely hanging on and are hard to swallow. Okay, I get it. I get it. We'll move on to the next one.
Does it taste like tuna and pineapple?
It
Potentially,
tasted more like
His
hair.
intestinal lining.
it wouldn't be. Let's do this again.
Okay.
V8's comments.
Where'd the envelope go?
Vandal, do you not see it? Oh,
Let's
try this again.
That was volley and spike.
Got him.
Wow.
Sorry,
Yeah, weather-
Sudini.
may a weather giraffe mate with your puppy. All right, let's get back to this. V8's comments. A chihuahua and Vandal's dignity. Ooh, another three-peat. Seems like the trend.
Short
today.
and spicy.
V8's comments, a chihuahua, and Vandal's dignity. Name 3 things that are small but never stop biting. Is that okay? Okay, that's fair. That's fair enough. I get it. I get it. Let's go with oh, okay. This is deep. Anthony Ramella, a calendar, and the pyramids. Oh, that's what I'm getting here. Anthony Ramella, a calendar, and the pyramids. Well, let's see what kind of description we need here. Name 3 things that have been around forever and no one understands why. Calendars are important. And this is, let's try this again. Let's try this again. All right.
Cut the
Oh,
source
this
wants
is-
to know if you can read.
I
Oh, he can't.
slowly, potentially. Let's go with Earn, a lottery winner, and Sewer Rug's mirror. Oh, that's cool. Earn, a lottery winner, and Sewer Rug's mirror. Name 3 things that people look at and say, that guy has it all. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. It's just snorkel, a broken fire alarm, and a sperm whale. This sounds like my favorite episode. We're just seeing
3
what's
things
happening
you
here.
can do without.
Snorkel, a broken fire alarm, and a sperm whale. Name 3 things that never stop making noise. That's what. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it was working.
Jade, to give away how this magic works, your wife read them to you before the show.
There's who knows? Who knows what is happening here? This is magic.
I don't know if she could read them to him from her sister's house after that pizza.
After
she
yeah,
left.
after she left, yeah.
She made me burn incense. Or Sewer Rug, whoever that guy is. I'm the Sudini. This is magical. Vandal, Monopoly, and an overcooked steak. Just to wrap things up, this is the final card. Vandal, Monopoly, and an overcooked steak. Name 3 things that take forever, but always leave someone upset. The point is, I have no more cards. I have ascertained all the information I need. With a week's time, this is Sudini signing off a big screen.
Just leave him up there for the rest of the show. It's fine.
Well, thank you, Sudini. I feel like I came out of that.
That was,
More like process Sudafini.
I don't know if I can like repress any more memories, man.
Sudini is very old and very tired. He might
I
need
know
a
that I
nap.
say this all the time, but that's a T-shirt right there. I don't think I can reference any more memories. Something for therapists to wear.
So yeah,
Wow.
once a year, guys. That's all it takes.
Oh boy.
Go ahead. You were saying?
Yeah. Let's get into some tinfoil hat time.
No bumper. No necessary.
Oh, the bumper is there.
You have to have a plan first.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, my antenna's crooked. I'm getting AM stations.
That's what she said.
All right. Well, as you guys know, Tinfoil Hat Time is a place where we delve into something. Something. I can't tell you it's deep. You tell me. You know, it's about conversations that are overstimulating so much so that I'm only allowed to do this once a year, and this is the night. So, you know, we like to expose things here and like see, like, you know, just different perspective. We're not telling you what to believe. You know, I would never do that. I don't know what the fuck I believe. You should believe something, I guess, maybe. I don't fucking know. You know, I'm just trying to cash in on some of these conspiracy stream viewers, and then maybe we'll get ads from Cell Tracks or something. You know, that helps your butthole relapse. Something. Anyways, so as you guys have seen before, we've exposed such things as big shampoo and big conditioner, you know, getting bathtubs high. Our urinal pucks actually, you know, the forbidden fruit of the world. That's why they hide them in plain sight. But tonight I do have a real question for you because I think this is something that's been affecting millions of people for many years. When you think about it, you know, the big tooth industry, you know, you need your teeth for everything.
Oh, no.
Sometimes you eat cat shit pizza, you know, sometimes like bite off your toenails. You know what I mean? So a lot of people take, you know, their teeth health seriously. But are we doing this wrong? Are we really helping our teeth? Or are we supporting like a parachute anarchy, you know, parachute anarchy here, you know, or big people take over? Toothpaste is racist. Think about it. Toothpaste is absolutely racist. And I'll tell you why. Have you ever seen a toothpaste that darkens your teeth? It's always white. Whiter the better. They have pictures and these videos of people on there, you know. 9 out of 10 agree about this toothpaste. You know the one that didn't agree? Martin Luther King, if he was a dentist, he was a doctor, it's close enough. When you think about it, toothpaste is always about whitening. See, like, thank you, Anthony, for the assist here. Look at that.
Oh.
Look at that picture right there. Look at that. She doesn't even know right there, you know. She's supporting the Aryan Toothhood. You know what I mean? So, I want to ask all of you, if your experiences with toothpaste, have you ever been able to get toothpaste and menthol?
You're gonna sit there and tell me the Aquafresh toothpaste isn't menthol?
See, that's the thing. They want you to think it's menthol. It's mint.
No,
enjoys
it is
mint?
not.
Who enjoys mint? Probably some dude in
Juul
Sweden.
owners who couldn't get flavors.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. So if you think about it, you know, it's always whitening toothpaste. And I know for a while there, we saw this trend, you know, where people were using charcoal toothpaste, you know, and it was supposed to be a lot better for you. You know, Uncle Ben's toothpaste over here is Anthony showing. You know, did you make those?
I did not.
No, those
Real,
exist.
100%
Yeah.
real. I
Yeah.
reiterate, I did not make these. I did
Yeah.
not design these. I had
Yup.
nothing to do with this. I actually didn't even save the picture once I made the slide, and it is going away as soon
Yeah.
as possible. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want any remnants of this on my computer at all. I got kind of chills when I was making the goddamn slide, but I was like, I know what he's going to talk about. He won't do
Yeah.
any research, and this is fucking unbelievable. Made in Hong Kong for years under the
Yeah.
name that you see there.
And when you think about it, you know, this is a global phenomenon of Zionist, you know, health hygiene of your dental mouth, you know, taking over. It's a homogeny of a cabal of librarians or whatever, and they're trying to, like, you know, make your teeth white. And you think about
No,
it.
this was straight up racism because this
Oh,
was
yeah.
like,
Well,
black
that's a whole
people's teeth
different
look
subject.
whiter
but-
because they have more melanin in their skin.
yeah.
But if you
and,
want your teeth to look this brilliantly white, then try this too. It's
Yeah.
fucking disgusting.
And the
Can't look at
worst
it anymore.
part is like, you know, a little off topic, but China is, you think, like, don't get me wrong, like, you know, there are problems with this, but China is so fucking racist. China is the most racist fucking country, and I don't care where you're from. Anyways, so when you think about it, like, you know, you never see, like, you know, any of these charcoal toothpaste anymore. Like, when's the last time you saw one? You know, a lot of you guys are on TikTok and shit like
you
that.
do.
Or if you're an adult, you see your TikToks on Instagram 2 weeks after they're cool. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And
That's
stuff
how
like
I
that.
get my TikTok. Yeah.
But yeah, and like, see, just to go to show it here, Consort says I like mint, but she's also part Scandinavian. Tell me when you ever seen like, you know, a brother from Scandinavia.
You don't enjoy mojitos?
Yeah.
You do enjoy mojitos, so
I
you
don't.
like mint as well.
No, I don't enjoy mojitos. If the only closest I'd get to mint is bubble gum, and it's bad for your teeth. So there you go. I'm
No,
fighting the
no,
patriarchy.
it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's sticky.
Don't go full bard.
Yeah.
Don't go
I
full
So
bard.
think
Don't
about-
go full bard.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So think about it like this, guys. Maybe the cavities aren't really the problem. You know what I mean? They moved in. They want to help out. You know, they do their part. They hold parts of like your tuna shit sandwich for later. You know, you get to suck it out. You get to do this cool little thing where I go, you know, and stuff like that. And Mike T says, I see a lot of charcoal toothbrushes in the grocery store. Yeah, they were the ones doing the work, but it's not the toothpaste.
Yeah, and there's a lot of healthier options out there now, but I didn't know that we
Yeah.
were going that route with it. I just thought,
Yeah.
Also, stop using fluoride.
What were you thinking, Anthony?
no, I thought there was going to be some kind of thing where there was like certain company. I mean, they were all racist when they started, but
Oh, yeah,
just
absolutely.
doing like the quick thing on it. I mean, really, toothpaste only really became like a thing in the last 150 years.
You know, Crest and Colgate were one company,
Yeah.
and then they split up. Why? For the toothpaste empire? Because they knew they could capitalize on this.
Yep.
Do you know it's funny because when Crest got the dental thing, the number like the toothpaste that had 17% of the market, I've never even seen in a grocery store before. It's called Gleam. I watched some of their commercials today just because I was having some fun with it, but yeah.
And see, like, we were consorts of Scandinavian, like, you know, she's one of these, like, you know, teeth racial profiles and stuff like that, you know. Apparently, Colorado is sharing some stuff, you know, personal stuff in chat, exposing her lies. She also said she was 4% African, but we found out that was a lie. Thank you, Nancy Pelosi or whatever. Like, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe it. And then V8 says, oh my God, you could buy that barley paste on Amazon. He looked it up.
Yeah,
The black
good.
paste.
He wants to be informed. I mean, Ern looks stuff up for us occasionally when we need him
Yeah.
to. So
And then Ern regrets it immediately. So
Yeah. The consort says, last time I kept some for later in a cavity, I ended up pregnant.
that's not how that works.
cavity, you have to look at it a different cavity.
You don't have a shop vac? Like, no. Oh, no. Why am I going down that? Why do
You
I hide out?
already went down
I'm
that
not, yeah.
rabbit hole. Just
Yeah.
keep digging.
But yeah, Colorado says, I got to stick up for my people. Thank you, Colorado. I hope your cavities hurt you tonight. And that's just
I have a different, totally off the subject of what you're talking about, but it's something I've been thinking about this week. I get my apps are all the cheap payment plans, so I get commercials, right? And I've been thinking this week that I'm wondering if I would be the weight that I am if fast food restaurants and restaurants in general that have commercials would also require them to have disclaimers like the drug commercials have to. You know, if I'm watching a McDonald's commercial and at, you know, halfway point, it's like may cause man boobs, may have inflated fupa, you know, these side effects could actually happen. Maybe I wouldn't have done that. But when I was younger, the only information you ever got about fast food was from the menu. Like there wasn't any, there's no research, there's no
Well, they
internet,
didn't even
there's none
include
of that
like the
shit.
caloric counts until what, 1999?
Well, like nutritional guides were like a total afterthought. Like I was
Yeah.
in the early stages of when these things came out, and even today, I think it's something that could benefit society if you have to put on there like here are the real side effects if you eat too much of this shit. I don't know. That's what I've been thinking about.
Well, and here's the thing is like, I get that because like I've had that same thought. And don't get me wrong, like there is a failure in communication and like society, especially in a capitalist society where it's like you pay for it now, you buy it now, but whatever you do, you're paying for it later. You know what I mean? And like I thought that for a while too, but then again, I also realized, you know, at this point in life, you know, you can kind of find out information about anything you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, you know, I don't know about this whole disclaimer thing, you know what I mean? But I do think that there should be, and this is coming from a guy that, you know, made a bunch of money off of advertising shit, that I
Really
think should be
good, yeah.
advertised differently. You know what I
Sure.
mean?
Yeah.
And like, especially with like, you know, we had all these commercials with like, you know, the fake, none of the food that you see in these commercials is the actual food. It's a fucking sock covered in brown sugar, you know, and they drip fucking Mountain Dew on it to get a sizzle like it's on a grill, you know what I mean, and all this shit. And it's very enticing, but then again, like it's hard for me to like side with one thing of it because I also want to be like, well, you know, it probably wasn't the best, and you kind of know that, you know. But then again, a lot of us didn't have the parental guidance. We didn't have the school guidance, you know. So I think there's a big loss in providing information to people. That's actually fucking useful. Like teach people how to do their fucking taxes and tell them that this shit's bad for you. You know what I mean? And here's the thing: it's like we have, you know, a vapor audience. We're all vapors on the show and stuff like that. We'd want to disagree with that because look how bad it's done to the industry of something that we really enjoy. So again, like, you know, it's hard to find that positive balance between personal responsibility and then societal responsibility, I think. I don't know why I'm getting so deep into it.
Man,
What do you brush your teeth with?
Oh, I don't.
Oh, okay. I get that. I get it. I get it. Makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah. So, you know, I just, you know, think about it, you know, are these products that you're using actually what they're using them for? Or are they using you?
Hurry up. I got to get out of here before DoorDash
But yeah.
closes.
That's the end of the show, guys. All right, I hope everything goes good for you. He said actually picked up a call from a junk fed. He's fucking pissed. Probably missing the rest of the show now. You're not missing anything because you know what? You're gone. We're gone. The cool guy left. Why are we still here?
It's a pretty good excuse, though. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
That's all Ern
Oh,
saw.
I got an emergency. A friend of mine. I got to go. Like,
And
We're not
Ern, you're a
dating.
lot better friend than we are because, like, I don't even say anything. I just leave most of the time. So, yeah, anyways. I'm going to start typing things in chat. You guys tell these
you're
beautiful
really not
people
going to
some
draw
beautiful
tonight?
words.
You're just going to let it all go, huh?
Yeah. No, we're going to do a little bit of picture this. All right, where's I swear to God.
Picture this.
Wait,
He's even
what
using the title from the other show.
Yeah, that's
God, this is fucked
what is
up.
picture this? I haven't heard of this segment.
It's a game that. And I was like, hey, you guys should do this. But guess what? We're taking it back. I'm not going to say the quote from the movie because guess what? We're not taking that back.
I don't think
Anyways.
we can take that back.
Yeah. Dirty drawing. The rules are chat go ahead and tells us, start throwing things in chat for us to draw. The whole point of this is to draw that within the time frame, which is 2 minutes. But you get extra credit for drawing it into a wiener. You know what the best shaped foods are? Dick shaped foods.
I wouldn't have said that.
No, shut up.
That's because you enjoyed your abomination of a
tuna
Delicious.
sandwich of fucking abortion.
yeah that thing.
Pizza.
Yeah,
I did a pizza.
I'm
review.
voting against it now. Like,
You can't thumbs it down. It's already up.
I've already down thumbed this video and I'm on it.
Well played. Well played.
This video, I like that.
All right. What are we
I
drawing?
live in a small town. The choices get much smaller.
we live in a society.
Oh, boy.
So, chat, go ahead, throw in some ideas for us to draw.
I
We'll get
mean,
this shit going.
Jay has the only one up there with Sewer's wife's dick wall.
Steve says,
So-
says the mayo tips banana guy. Stop calling it pizza, says Ben. And the only reason for its existence is disparage an entire race, says V8. All right, so we're drawing racism. V8
My
says.
wife does have a
What?
dick wall.
I'm kidding. We're not codeing this stream. Yeah.
No Hitler cat? What?
So, anyways, I guess chat's too busy stuck on the the toothpaste thing. So, I'll go ahead and throw an idea out there. Sewer rugs poop after eating that pizza. You have 2 minutes. Starts now.
Poop. Huh? It's what's for dinner. Poop. The other meat. Poop. The aftermath. I don't even know what poop looks like.
You literally swim in it all day.
I look at sewer lines. It doesn't mean I look at poop. It's different. I haven't even drawn anything, you guys. So, how's the chat? How are you guys doing? This is my 2 minutes. Just going to be drawing something without even looking. No need. Just going to whiff it like you would poop. So, think of a different word or thing for us to draw for the next one because poop's gonna happen, you know? Am I right? And once again, just doing it blind. Just doing it blind, not even looking. If the fucking pen had ink, this would be better. There we go. Well, my 2 minutes is up. Poop look like that pizza. No, that pizza did not look like poop. That pizza was fantastic. And while they're drawing, let me tell you guys, I like pizza. I eat it a lot. I do. Time up.
Do you hear it?
The buzzer. Can't hear it. You know what I like about Fridays? Being here on the Friday Fallout. Thanks for coming by, you guys. We're here. We're drawing poop, I guess. Scared about Snorkel's poop. I feel like it's going to be exquisite. I feel stink lines, maybe even flies, are going to be on the paper. Not sure about Vandals. I think Anthony's going to draw a classic poop, like one of those just piles of them, you know? Is it a snow cone? Is it frosting or is it poop?
Time's up.
Yeah, it is.
Uh,
There we go. Did that blind. It says poop, and there's a dick. There's poop dick.
Okay, I lied. I'm going to cheat.
It's poop on the dick.
All right. So,
Poop dick. Classic poop dick. What is it? Hold on. Hold on.
so it's Sewer Rug. And as you see, there's explosion coming out of his butt. I don't know why the camera's not focusing. But there's the fish. There's like, you know, a little puff cloud. Why is it still blurry? I hate this shit. God damn it!
Oh shit, damn it. God
Oh, I think I know why.
Oh wait, yeah, turn. I have a green screen. I don't. Where did Snorkel go? Come on, Snorkel! Come on, Anthony, are you
Whatever,
done?
this isn't gonna work.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
I want to see yours too. Oh,
It's
hold
this
on.
is awful. Like this is like the worst shit I've ever
blurred his-
drawn in my life.
Wait, what is that guy eating? What the fuck is that, Pac-Man?
Super monster.
You got his nose so good.
It's not.
Oh my God, Snorkel. Jesus
And he's vooping.
Look at Snorkels. He's got flies. I knew it. That's artistic.
those aren't flies. That's poop splash.
Oh, that's worse. I kinda
That's your
want that as a tattoo.
butthole, and that is a river of poop coming out of it.
Kind of want that as a tattoo. That's impressive. That's impressive.
This should work now. So there's Sewer Rug. And then you see that's him because his hairline and the shiny forehead. And
Don't
then
shine it.
you see his pants are down and there's his little dingus, you know, and then there's little sprays coming out and there's the tuna fish. It's saying, I'm sad, you know, and then there's a whole pineapple. And then there's like a pizza
Whole
slice.
pineapple?
Yeah. And I didn't get around to it, but I was going to draw his wife and kids leaving in the car.
A whole pineapple with the
Are we
sharpness?
covering Mike T's child being a cannibal? Are we
What?
covering that at all?
Okay, what? Just tried to buy my 13-year-old fingers off later, Mike T.
See.
Mike
know
Mike
those
T is
things.
raising a cannibal and just casually drops it in chat.
So who drew it best?
Yeah. Snorkel, come on, man. I mean,
I think snorkels would be a tattoo.
yeah,
I could see that on my leg.
yeah. V8 says draw Puff Daddy 784 confiscated dildos. Fun fact, if no one knows, while we see if chat throws some stuff in here for us to draw. Next drawing, a sewer line says Kentucky. Puff Daddy, P. Diddy was arrested, and they found like 800 bottles of baby oil lube on him.
Over 1,000
Yeah.
at last count. Yeah.
Yeah. How much fucking are you doing? Anyway,
Liquefied.
Vin says Snorkel 1. V8 says Anthony. Jay says Snorkel. V8 says Anthony just because of the Voop. Consor says racist toothpaste without being obviously racist.
That'd be a tough draw.
You know. Ian says triple. tie without the pizza
The
guy for
pizza
me.
guy.
Sorry, Matt. I had to choose one snorkel. All right. So Jay says a dick monster and Mr. Handy the Christmas poo, says Kentucky. We finally have actual context for a truck full of dildos, says Steve-O. And you know what? Since I don't want to draw a dick monster because it's already included, Anthony, you're basically Snorkel tonight. What should we draw, dude?
I'm going back and forth between the racist toothpaste without being obviously racist and the truck full of dildos. Oh, let's do the racist toothpaste without being obviously racist.
All right, racist
appropriate.
toothpaste without being obviously
Oh.
racist. 3, 2, 1, go.
Did I tell you the time I wore Oshkosh Bagosh corduroy overalls? I slept in them and made headlines. This is corduroy. See how that joke works? It's a dad joke. You should know it.
I'm kind of glad I didn't have one now.
Lack thereof. Oh, toothpaste. I'm left-handed, so my drawing isn't that great.
Yeah, blame the left-handedness.
Are you left-handed?
I am left-handed.
We should be friends.
I am forced ambidextrous because it was beaten out of me as a child because left hand is sinister, of the devil.
Oh, we're gonna talk because I had my hand tied behind my back with a ruler.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yep. And you got slapped on the hand with the ruler too. Beautiful, beautiful. This pen is seriously running out of ink. Dollar store pens. Get 6 words out. Well, my drawing is done.
Do you drew yourself?
What is that? I'm not toothpaste. Doesn't even know what toothpaste looks like. That's confusing. Hosts a television show on the YouTubes. Doesn't even know what toothpaste looks like.
All right, time's up. I mean, it was up a while ago, but I wanted to keep drawing.
I don't know if my writing will be able to be seen or not.
Oh, I like Jay's answer now. Draw life-size blow-up dolls at a movie. Oh. Charcoal's the bigger one. Oh my god.
Oh, who stole it? Anthony, you and I are on the exact same fucking wavelength.
Oh no.
I am not kidding. You and I are on the exact same fucking neuron, my dude.
Better be
What
a
else can
price
you do?
difference.
That's like whitening toothpaste.
What
is
does
the
yours
small
say?
jar, and the charcoal one is the big jar.
Vandal, what does yours say?
I gotta try and fix this so you guys can see it. Fuck, I forgot how to do that.
That is fucking awesome, Anthony. Awesome.
Mine says I use Credit Scour Mint toothpaste, and it's a guy with the USA flag with the flag on the right shoulder and really big teeth and gums.
The guy that sectioned 8 out of basic training, but has
Yeah.
a veteran license plate
Oh
frame.
yeah.
Yeah. He gets the discounted Denny's on Veterans Day, but he was in the pre-National Guard.
Yeah.
He didn't even join.
Boom.
But yeah.
Knowledge.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. I didn't draw a wiener in that one, so I don't get any points.
Did
They
draw
do.
2 wieners.
Mine was in the box.
That's where you got your
In a
paste
box?
from, isn't it?
Box?
Anyways.
Well,
I'm typing stuff in chat. You guys say something to these beautiful people. Jay says, "Is that a black and mild in his hand?" It's the only way he likes them. No. Okay. I'm sorry.
Why, yes, it is. It's a Swisher. He's on a budget.
Ben says it's a hard choice between Anthony and Snorkel. There was some hard stuff there, I'm sure.
Snorkel's artwork's much better.
didn't miss much, DeLorean.
Jay says Anthony won.
Oh yeah. He had Baines.
Oh, so good to see you, Delane. I wouldn't watch this episode if I were you.
She retracted the message.
Yeah, she retracted it. Like, fuck this. I have shame.
Ian says Snorkel and Anthony as well.
I'm willing to split. The thing is how we were sharing the same fucking neuron. Yeah.
It's a split. It's a split decision for me too.
I'm willing to accept your pity. So yes, let's go. with that.
Here we go. Pity vote. Pity vote. I'll take it.
But yeah,
I've
while they're
been them all,
chatting-
but it's just not fun.
Chat, you're amazing. Glad I showed up. Anthony. It's your turn. It can't be sewer rugs because they're in charge. So I throw it over to you. You're the new sewer rug.
Good
I
luck.
hate everything about you, Anthony.
It was a show. We had a good time. I laughed a lot. Chat, you were great. And if you need weed, head over to rogueshop.com. Fence nuts.
No, well, but with you being the sewer rug, weren't you supposed to do a voice?
No.
If you
No,
didn't do
see,
your little
boys.
intro enthusiastically, what makes you think you're gonna do
See,
this?
sewer rug. He had a different cadence than you.
Yeah.
No,
I
it's the
couldn't even
same.
tell it was that Anthony. Wow.
That
No,
was
it was
wow,
the same- it was
Anthony.
just
Well
normal
done.
cadence.
That
It was
was
just normal cadence.
dude. Anthony, well done.
I
I
think you
appreciate
should.
you.
I
Yeah.
think you should take over hosting duties with me.
I really think that
So you're
should
gonna talk to me
happen.
during the week? Outside of this, you're gonna
No,
talk
I'm
to
talking to Anthony right now. Not
Talking
you.
to me.
Come on, out loud. You say yes, you would talk to me and outside of the show. Hey everybody, I'm Sewer Rug and I made it through another wild and crazy week. I'll see y'all next time. Woo!
I apologize for that. No. This news just did. We're going back to just me, Snorkel, and Anthony. Okay.
Fuck that pizza still.
Hello.
Chat, you are amazing. Thank you for putting up with whatever this was. You know, just wait till I figure out a way to spin toilet paper. No, we're happy you're here. You guys did some funny shit tonight. Thank you, Sewer Rug, for putting together everything except that pizza.
Thanks for what you did.
Yeah, I was here. Yeah. Is that a diet vanilla Dr. Pepper?
No, it's cream soda with Dr. Pepper. No diet. I don't drink fucking diet. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, man, you just had to make it worse. Like,
Not diet. It's better. It's better than
I
diet.
don't get you.
You don't have to get me, but you all should next Friday on the Friday Fallout.
See you guys next week. I swear to God, any of you ever eat tuna like that, I'm gonna fucking find you.
We
Good
need
night,
to hunt down
everybody.
sewer rug.
Yeah. Bye. Bye.